The new year began with an unwelcome inferno for the residents of Los Angeles. On January 7th, a fire erupted along the Temescal Ridge Trail in Topanga State Park, quickly engulfing the surrounding hillsides. This blaze, now known as the Palisades Fire, has already consumed over 23,000 acres and shows no signs of abating. The cause of the fire is still under investigation, but authorities suspect a possible link to the earlier Lockman Fire. The Lockman Fire, a smaller blaze that ignited on New Year's Day near the same trail, was swiftly contained within hours. However, the rapid spread of the Palisades Fire, fueled by strong Santa Ana winds and dry conditions, has raised concerns of a long and devastating fire season ahead. The fire's relentless advance has already claimed the lives of 8 people, with fears that the death toll may rise as firefighters gain access to more affected areas. The situation remains critical, with containment efforts hampered by the challenging terrain and unpredictable weather conditions. The Santa Ana winds, notorious for their role in fanning wildfires across Southern California, have played a significant part in the Palisades Fire's ferocity. These dry, downslope winds, originating from the Great Basin, have been gusting at speeds exceeding 50 miles per hour, driving the fire through the dry brush and creating a dangerous situation for firefighters. Adding to the volatile mix is the region's ongoing drought. Months of below-average rainfall have left the vegetation parched and highly susceptible to ignition. The combination of these factors has created a tinderbox-like environment, making it incredibly difficult to control the blaze. The fire's rapid growth and unpredictable nature have forced authorities to issue mandatory evacuation orders for thousands of residents in several communities, including parts of Santa Monica. The scale of the evacuations underscores the severity of the situation and the very real threat the fire poses to life and property. As the Palisades Fire continues its rampage, the impact on Los Angeles extends far beyond the fire lines. The city is grappling with widespread evacuations, hazardous air quality, and disruptions to daily life. The mandatory evacuation orders have forced residents to flee their homes, seeking refuge in shelters or with friends and family. The fire's impact on air quality has been particularly concerning. The massive plumes of smoke, visible for miles, have blanketed the Los Angeles basin, creating unhealthy breathing conditions, especially for vulnerable populations. The air quality index has reached hazardous levels in many areas, prompting authorities to issue health advisories and urge residents to stay indoors. Beyond the immediate threat to public health, the fire has also brought significant disruptions to the city's cultural and sporting events. Hollywood premieres and productions have been postponed or canceled, while major sporting events including a Lakers home game and a Rams playoff game have been relocated or rescheduled. As firefighters continue their tireless efforts to contain the Palisades Fire, investigations are underway to determine its cause. The Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms and Explosives, or ATF, is working alongside local and state agencies to examine the fire's origin point near the Temescal Ridge Trail. Satellite imagery from sources like Planet Labs and Sentinel-2 is being used to track the fire's spread, providing valuable data for firefighting efforts and post-fire analysis. The Copernicus Atmosphere Monitoring Service is also playing a crucial role, tracking fire emissions and their impact on air quality. The Palisades Fire serves as a stark reminder of the increasing threat of wildfires in California and across the western United States. The combination of climate change, drought, and human activity has created a dangerous paradigm where wildfires are becoming more frequent, intense, and destructive. The road to recovery for Los Angeles will be long and arduous. As the city begins to assess the damage and rebuild, it must also confront the harsh realities of a changing climate and the ever-present danger of wildfires.